welcome to my page, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina, and I'd like to help you ascend in your healing journey. Remember that these are general energies, general readings, so everything might not resonate with you. Just take what does resonate for you. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. Please comment. The more you connect with me, the more I can connect with your energy, and the readings become more accurate for you. Okay, so let's get to work. This is for Taurus, beginning of September 2022. I'm just going to clear some energy and we'll get started. Okay, Leo. Did I call you Taurus? I'm sorry if I called you Taurus. This is for Leo. You guys are like, I love Leos. August birthday. How fun. Alright, so we're going to start off with just a little base energy card, and then I'm going to do the 3-card spread for your current energy, your recent past, and your recent future. What's coming up? And then I'm going to end with some Gaia advice. Okay, so let's get started. Impeccability. I am impeccable in my thoughts, words, and deeds. Alright, that's a pretty interesting card. Trying to show that you need to really, I'm going to read that one for you, actually. Impeccability. I'm going to read it. Impeccability. Now is the time to be impeccable in your responsibilities, relationships, and home environment. Gather your discipline and integrity around you like a sacred cloak. No matter what it takes, maintain your power, intent, and focus. Pay attention to details. Your soul wants to know. This isn't the time to be lackadaisical or whimsical. This calls for discipline, focus, truthfulness, and certitude. Hone your skills. Don't speak unnecessarily, and pay great attention to details. See what needs to be done and do it effectively, swiftly, and with a nobility of heart. You'll reap immense rewards for doing this now. I am impeccable in my thought, word, and deed. All right, so this is like really like, you Leos have that little playful energy, and this is saying like, cut it out, because you have to start doing stuff that's going to really make a difference if you want things to move forward. So let's see what this energy is all about. Yeah, it's really trying to know what that was about. I do pre-shuffle the cards, you guys, so let's try this again. Okay. All right, this is for Leo, beginning of September 2022. Why does Leo have to be impeccable? What energy needs to be, this is like a lot of work for you guys. A lot of work for you guys, because you're usually not like that. You're like a little bit more playful. And all right, 3 of Cups. I think this came up in as the first card in like almost every reading I've done. 3 of Wands, and the Empress here in the recent past position. Then we have the 9 of Wands. You have the 6 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. This is what I thought it was. The Death card coming out in your last row here for the future, recent future. That's mid-September. And the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So yeah, something's going to come to an end here. And I think this is what this is about. In order for you to get to a place of practicality in your life that's working for you, like for the practicalities of your life to work for you, you have to start becoming impeccable. You have to start paying attention to certain things that you have not been paying attention to. And the energy under the deck is the Tower. Okay, so yes, this is really, you need to shake some things up, my honeys, my little Leos there, because what's happening here is that you've been having a lot of fun, and you're in your Empress energy, and you're kind of just waiting to see what's going to come next, and you're kind of come what may kind of energy like that. You like to do that. That's the way you are. You kind of like roll with the flow, and everything is kind of fun, and everything is kind of spirited and spontaneous, and this is calling for you to stop doing that. At least for the time being. Like, this is something in you have to switch out, and you have to create more balance, because you're giving a little bit too much to the playful side and not enough to the practicalities in life of what you need to get done. And it's a call forward for this, I think, because of what's happening right now in the world, and with inflation and everything like that. Like, if you're being just a little bit too what's the word I'm looking for, like, it's just a little bit too you're not being frugal enough. You're not being frugal enough. It's frivolous. Thank you very much. Thank you, Spirit. You're being too frivolous with things. And this could be with love, this could be with money, but this, I think, is really concentrated on to just your practicalities of life, your bills and how you're spending and things like that. Like, you have to kind of sit down and go through and get it together, like make the plan, like look at your finances, like check things out, because if you want to move forward, it's not going to be good if you're in this frivolous energy. You can't live like you were living in the past anymore. You have to do a little bit, you have to make a little bit of changes. I know, I hate to even say this to you, Leo, because I know this is like just not your energy. So let's clarify this a little bit and see if we can't get to something that's a little bit, we gotta have some fun for Leo somewhere. It's gotta come in. This is not gonna work out for you otherwise, right? You got to be able to express yourself. You're a little fire coming in. All right. So, the Tower comes out again. All right. So, we have the Tower energy here. We have the Princess of Wands. And we have the Death card. And this is pretty much saying what I just said. Like, this fun. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to have to come to an end. Like, something's going to have to change. It's really going to have to just, like, be restructured. And that's the way you should think of this. This is a kind of a restructuring. It's just doing things in kind of a more responsible manner so that you can take care of yourself better, you and yours. And the Princess of Wands coming in is like, you were just like, it's like come with what may, where it's like this needs to just get a little bit focused. You can't be frivolous. You can't, like, your heart just wants to go out, and you're like let's go, like, I know Leos, they're so funny. They're just like, it's very, very, people call it immature energy, but it's kind of just like you're just really spontaneous a lot. And you just need to, like, reel it in a little bit. Like, this is saying, like, bring in this focus a little bit more. It could be heart-centered. I mean, your heart is here, and it could be, but you have to do it in a grounded way. You see this stag in the background? Yeah, he's grounded. He's grounded energy. So it's saying you can have fun. Look, your little fairies are there. Everything is like, you just need to, like, get yourself a little bit more grounded. You can't do it frivolously. You can't do it like, throw all caution to the wind. No, you have to start, like, putting yourself in that position. And so the Empress, the Death card came up, and, this is about just bringing this cycle to an end. On top of the Empress, and I think the Empress card is just coming up right now to show that, like, you were kind of you have this nurturing way in you, but it's to do things however you want to do them. And this is saying you need to kind of, you need to enlighten yourself a little bit more in these energies right now, because it's not going to work for you. So let's see what's coming up for you in the present moment. Present moment energies here for Leo. Just some present moment energies here for Leo. Okay, so you have the Princess of Coins. All right, good. That's like the Ace of Coins coming in. Nice. New seed planted. The Wheel of Fortune. Even better. You're moving this forward. And the Three of Coins. Okay. So, if you make these little changes, and they're very, I'm going to, give a little energy heart activation with my heart chakra stone here. Because you have a lot of heart energy coming up in this, meaning you can take this, I think I just said this, but I'm going to say it again. You can take this energy of your spirited energy, and still move it forward. You just have to be more practical about it. That's all Spirit is asking you to do. You're going to be able to move it forward. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's going to keep going. You're not going to have, give up your fun. There's just going to be a little change. There's just going to be a little change in the way you handle things, in the way you bring in this practicalities in your life, in the way you work with other people, in the way you do things. It just needs to be spruced up a little bit. And in being impeccable in your word, meaning that this has to come to a place where people can trust you, so that you're not just throwing things out there and everybody's like, oh my God, don't trust Leo. Leo's like all over the place. This is trying to say, the Spirit is trying to tell you that you will be viewed in a much better light if you just take the time to get yourself in order a little bit more. Okay, so let's see what comes up here now. Going into mid-September for Leo. Yeah, I just gotta get your shit together. Okay. The Two of Cups. Maybe a relationship will come in for you then. The Nine of Swords. And the Two of Coins. Okay. So here's your fire energy back. You're back into your third chakra energy here. And this Nine of Swords coming up is saying that don't get into your head too much. You can't look at this, okay, you can't look at this as if you lost something. You can't look at this as if all hope is gone. I lost it, it's dead and gone. You can't look at it that way, because you're going to be like, I forget it, I just can't have any fun anymore. We're so funny as human beings. We will like go to this place of like just self-pity, because I have to be responsible. I'm like, everything sucks now, my life sucks, I'm not allowed to do anything anymore. It's like, no, you really have to not indulge yourself in this energy here. Instead, this is all second chakra. This is all about being in your creativity. So bringing this new part of you forward, this new practical part forward in a creative way. You have to be creative about this. Here you go. Two of Wands. Make decisions in a creative way. Do it the way that you need to do it. And still be in your fire, still be in it. Like, you can still have that feeling. This is very hard to explain. Because you can still have that peace where you can be spontaneous, where you can, it just has to be, you just have to, like, one little thing has to spark you to go, all right, so I maybe don't need to spend that extra $200 on ice cream right now or drinks, or that's where this is going. Like, do I really, really need to have this like thing that I want, like whatever that is, that new dress, or you know, do I really need to go to this concert because I saw 3 of them this week? Or do I have to just like, you know, buckle myself down a little bit here and just pick and choose which concerts I would like to see more? Like which ones are really important to me, and like put the efforts in there. I'm looking at 5 dresses instead of buying all 5. Which one really stands out to me that would make me feel good? That's what this means about being more practical. So it's not like you can't do it. It's just that you need to do it in a better manner. Look at what you're doing. Be responsible with it. Make people look at you in a way that they're, hey, you know what? Leo's being very responsible. I don't know what Leo's doing lately, but they got their shit together. And I think this is where this is going for you. It just has to say that. So let's see what Gaia has to say. Yeah, don't be feeling sorry for yourself here, Leo, because this can work out really, really well for you. Get you in a really good place if you do this the right way. Apprehension, moving out into the world with doubt and fear. This is not scary. This is just, you know, getting into a place of out of your comfort zone. So you need to get out of your comfort zone. That's what this means by apprehension. Like, you're not going to want to do it because it's not going to, you don't feel like it's you, but it is about a comfort zone. So my thing up just a little bit here. It is about your comfort zone. So moving a bit out of your comfort zone will manage your life better. Attachment, letting go, restriction, fear. Yeah, you got to just let go of that. I'm not going to have any fun anymore. It's not going to be any good. These are just attachments. It's just attachment to a frivolous part of you that wants to move forward, and stay that way. Like, you know, you can't always be staying in an energy that's too far out there. So work on this. Bring this in. Get your plan together. Thank you. Take care.